I just got back from a friend's house or whatever. That's why I'm looking all cray cray. But today I'm going to be doing a Q&A video with y'all. I am going to wait till a couple more people join first. But I am going to be doing a Q&A. So on my other videos, I deleted my Instagram account, but I did get a couple of questions on there that I did get, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to answer those. I had to delete my Instagram account because my parents are strict. Here we go. Okay, so some of them are like really weird questions, and yeah, I am going to wait for a couple more. Hi, I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to join, but you guys did send me some Q&A questions, and some of them are honestly, they're just like simple questions that you would just ask somebody. Hi, I am tired. I literally just got back from a friend's house. Hi everybody. Hi. I'm doing good. Anywho, I'm gonna be answering some questions. So, one question is, how do you like to spend your free time if you get any? The thing is, I don't. Don't get any free time. I really don't. I'm not even joking. I have track, basketball, volleyball, and then I have to schedule things in with my friends. And do you know what a Theron is? Yes, I do. Little furry worries. Anywho, but yeah, I don't really get that much free time, but if I do have any, I sleep and I spend time on my phone. What would your perfect day be like? I would say like going over to a friend's house, sneaking out, doing fun stuff with him, just, I don't know, just having like a whole group of them and just going around playing basketball, volleyball, getting ice cream from Starbucks, like going shopping, Sephora and everything. Come on. Tell me that's not a perfect day. This one's a weird one. Describe to a 6-year-old what you do in life. No, thank you. That's not even a question. Come on, guys. Okay. Have you had your first kiss? I would say I've definitely kissed somebody in like 4th grade. I feel like 4th grade or even 5th grade, like 5th grade and under, or maybe even 6th grade should like not count as a first kiss. I feel like 7th grade, maybe 6th grade and up, that's when you start like counting them, because that's when you're like in middle school and you know what you're doing. So I feel like I'm just not gonna count those. So no, I'm not at my first kiss. Do you think you're a good kisser? Okay, what is with it in the kissing questions, guys? Let's be for real. Do you Where would you take me on your first date? Okay. Okay, guys. Let's y'all y'all got some weird little questy little thingamajiggies here. Come on, guys. Let's be for real. I'm trying to find some good questions. I mean, I'm not saying that these aren't good questions. I'm just like, what celebrity do you think would be best in bed? What are y'all asking me? Y'all got some weird over questions over here. Guys, let's be for real here. Let's be for real. What celebrity do you think would be best in bed? Y'all do ask some weird questions. Y'all do, but if I have to say Tom Holland, Ryan Reynolds, mostly Ryan Reynolds. No. Not that I care. Okay. What's the sexiest place? Okay, guys, I'm stop. Ask him like normal questions. What's your biggest fear? Here we go. My biggest fear, I feel like dying is a huge fear for me. Or drowning. Like, the thought of it. Like, you're just sitting there and, like, in water, obviously, and you can't, like, water's, like, in your throat and you can't, like, breathe. It's scary. Like, that's scary to think about. I don't know. I think dying is my biggest fear. If you could travel back in time, where would you go? Honestly, I would probably go back to, like, Bible times, like, ancient times. I was watching a movie, and it was about Moses. And if you think about it, like, you know, obviously they didn't have the internet. My parents are older than Google. And that's crazy. That means they're old. But I wish I could go back to, like, when Moses and everything was invented. Because if you're thinking about it, they could just, like, walk in the dark. And, like, Slytherin, all these scary movies, It, like, Skinwalkers and all of that. Like, they didn't know about all that. Like, they didn't even care. The most they were worried about is freaking Egypt coming in, attacking them, bro. I would probably go back, like, way back. I'm so tired. Okay. What is the best gift you've ever been given? I feel like the best gift I've ever gotten was from, actually, it was my mommy, because my mom passed away, and something happened, and I can't really explain the whole story, but my mom passed away, and then I think I got, like, her ashes, like, molded into a necklace, and so then I could, like, wear that. I'd really never wear that necklace because, like, you're wearing your mom. I don't know. I feel like that's strange. But I have, like, a whole, like, little section over there for her. Anywho, who knows you the best? I would honestly, I want to even think my dad knows me the best. But if I had to say, I would have probably said my mom. Because she just gets me, you know. And she was like my biological mom, you know, like I was inside of her for like 9 months. And I don't know. I was just really close to my mom. Let's see. But so um who is your hero? Why are y'all asking like so many like straight on questions? Ask some good questions, guys. Come on. Here we go. Do you have a boyfriend? I did, but we broke up because he thought I was cheating on him with some other dude. And then after we broke up, that some other dude, we started talking. And then rumors were going around that me and a Bobber Leroy, like one of the jocks, were talking. And that we were sending certain stuff to each other. Like we were sending nudes to each other. Let's be for real here. And then after that, me and that jock started talking, and we still are. And so, and then I have like, I'm pretty sure I'm talking about 6 guys right now, and I have like maybe 4 are like my top 4, you know. What makes you really angry? I have anger issues, and something that gets me like really mad is when, if you know what makes me mad and you're just sitting there and you're pushing my buttons to try to do it to be funny, I'm dropping you. Like I'm blocking you. Like I'm not trying to have you around, bro. Like that's just not me. Anywho, what sports did you play growing up? I was on and off with basketball. And then it was soccer, and I quit soccer. Like, I didn't even go to my first game. I didn't like soccer at all. Which, now that I'm thinking of it, I really should have done soccer because I didn't even go to the tryouts. And I was like 5 years old, maybe. And I didn't even go to the tryouts of the soccer thing. Well, I went there, but I didn't like try out because I got scared. And my whole family was there just like watching me, and all you had to do was go through the cones and hit it in the goal, and then you made the team, bro. And then you made the team, and that was it. But the sports I played growing up was probably like basketball for like 1 year, and then I stopped, and then I played basketball in 6, and then I played basketball this year. This year was like my first year playing basketball. So, besides when I was like in 2nd grade. But next question. Are you talking to anyone? Talking to 6 guys, already said that. What's your biggest life regret so far? I would say my biggest life regret is being... Some people just push my buttons really easily. So my biggest life regret is probably when my mom was sick and she was about to die because, you know, she passed away. I remember like maybe 4 nights before she died. I remember she was sleeping on my bed and she was sick and she was throwing up. And I didn't want her to throw up on my bed. I didn't want her to throw up on my stuff. And so I told her just to like, get out and go to the bathroom. Like, get up and leave and go to the bathroom. I don't want you in my room anymore. And she got up because she thought that she was about to throw up. And she went to the toilet and she threw up, whatever. And I got on the bed with her and I hugged her and everything. But I remember on the very, very last night that she died, maybe 2 days before she died, like the last night I ever saw her in person, we were sleeping on the couch together, and she was laying down and she was like shaking, like she was like vibrating the whole couch. She was shaking. And I told my mom that if that happens again, I'm gonna call 911. Like, I'm going to call 911. And it happened again. And I started calling 911 and I told them what was going on, and they said that everything was going to be okay. And they sent medical over, and then they said that just wait and go to the doctor in the morning. So then police left, and the medical whatever, they left, and I took my mom to the hospital, and they checked out, and her liver and her kidneys were failing. And I started crying because she was in a coma. She would not wake up. And she was going to go get a transplant. But these rich people, they paid extra to get in front of the line. So then it was going to be like 6 months before my mom got another donor. And then about that same day, they called me and they told me that I needed to make the decision. But I don't know why my brother just wouldn't make the decision. And so then my cousin and my aunt sat me down at the table, at like the kitchen table, and told me that she was not gonna come home and whatever. And I was like 10 or 11, and I'm 13, about to go 14. But and they sat me down at the table, told them that my mom was not gonna come home, and that they were trying to go the easiest road possible, but they were trying to say that my mom was gonna die. And she did. And they kept on saying, like, it's okay, we're here for you, we'll be at your graduation, we'll be there when you get your period, we'll be there whenever you get your first boyfriend. But I told my dad that I was just going to live down here during the year and spend time with him in the summer, like how things were going. So then when my mom died, my dad came down to North Dakota and he got me, and I was so mad at him. Like, I was mad at him because I missed my mom's funeral. Because my dad came and got me. And I was so mad at him. I didn't talk to him for about 3 months. Not a word. Like, not a single word to him. And I'm pretty sure the first word I said to him was F off. After that, because he was saying stuff that he's going to take away my phone or whatever. And I told him to F off. And I slammed my door. And then my dad put me in therapy. And, yeah. That's my biggest life regret. That was actually, I answered, like, that was a lot of questions, but I don't know, I just should have never took my mom for granted over the years that I had with her. I had anger issues, and I was really mean to her, and she was sick, and she was literally dying, and I was still mean to her. And I was like a horrible daughter. And then the night before my mom died, I had to call 911 because, she was like shaking, like shaking. It was like bad. So I told her if it started up again, then I would call 911, and it did. And I called 911. The police came, medical came, all of them came. And then, yeah. So then after the police left, the next morning we took my mom to the hospital. They flew her out. But again, the rich people, they paid extra to get the transplant. And then my mom had to wait another 6 months to get a donor. And obviously my mom's liver and kidney were failing, so she couldn't wait 6 months. So then the next day they told me that she had to they had to pull the plug. And I told her that that would be fine because she was obviously in pain. And then she died. And then, my dad came and picked me up. And obviously I was mad at my dad. And I told him I didn't speak to my dad for 3 months. Anywho, bye guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this live.